there, and welcome to AfterBuzz Anime Reviews. We're talking My Hero Academia, Season 2, Episodes 13 through 16. Oh my gosh, epic fights and channeling his powers. Deku is choosing an interesting name. And Froppy, I like that one. What are some of your favorites? We got that and more. Stay tuned.
You're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
We also got a new theme song.
New theme song.
Which I was like, I felt like we just talked about this. So I'm like,
Yeah.
and another one.
I know.
Hey, welcome to AfterBuzz Anime Reviews, talking My Hero Academia, Season 2, Episodes 13 through 16. We are... yeah, I'm just like, I'm discombobulated because it's this wonderful lady's last day.
No,
of,
we'll talk about it later.
We'll talk about it later. But anyway, my name is Carrie Lane. I'm joined by my amazing panel.
Hey guys, I'm Alexis Torres. What up, yo? Hey guys, it's Jamie Gray. Hey.
Hey guys, I'm Oliver Drennan.
And then we have some anime movie news after we talk about this, as well as our special word of the day. All right, what do we think of these next 4 episodes? I know they kind of blend together, but we have a lot of fighting things. And
I like to use this over
powers.
here.
And she's like, whew.
The pressure.
Jamie?
The pressure. I really liked him. I really feel like this show is like skyrocketing as far as its appeal for me. Like I really, really like it. So we'll just leave it at that. I like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I told you they're gonna get code names.
Yes! I've been waiting.
But I didn't
And that
know.
was when I was like,
But then I said it's gonna get darker, and I feel like
Yeah.
it has gotten darker with
Yes.
these
Yes.
episodes. And I'm living for the action. The fights are just like you don't want them to end, and so you're just on your toes. You're like, what's gonna happen next? Oh my god, his quirk is OP. But yeah, we're gonna talk about it.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
The other thing I forgot to mention, a lot of you, thank you so much for commenting on our videos. We do have a live chat going on. For the
guys.
comments before, we had people say headband, and you get this special headband, and we're going to draw our winner
edges.
later on. All right. Wait, what?
For your edges.
Yes. All right. So,
If you lost there,
episode 13, time to pick some names.
Woo!
Also, at the top of this, we get Midoriya and all the students kind of experiencing what
Yeah.
it's like to be in the spotlight. What do we think of that?
I thought that was cool. I also think it's cool, like, just amongst most of the episodes, when you see, like, Todoroki and his dad, it kind of made me think of, like, a celebrity and their child. I don't know, it just gave me a lot of vibes of some other anime. I'll get into that later, but, yeah, I liked it. Yeah.
Him being on the train.
Who?
Deku on the train, and they're all just like, "Oh, you're
Oh,
the kid!"
yeah.
Oh, I love that.
And he's all, "Thanks, I'll be a
He's
hero."
so cute.
Yeah. And
noble.
Iida's
Yeah.
back, but kind of acts like no big deal. Yeah.
He irked me these episodes.
I know.
But like you can't blame
No,
him though.
Yeah.
Like he's going through some stuff, and I'm worried.
You lost who you are.
So worried.
You know? You forgot who you are.
Poor guy.
It's like I
Remember
sympathize
who
with
you
it, but it's just like,
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
So also we get finally to the code names. There has been interest in the first years, which normally doesn't happen. It's normally the third year, so these are the official legit heroes, professional heroes that are like you. So our class is special.
They popular.
Aw, yes. And everybody gets to do internships. How do we
Yeah.
like this naming scene process?
Oh, I thought it was hilarious.
I loved when
Yeah.
Midnight came in. Of
Yeah.
course, they zoomed in on her lady parts, you
Yes.
know, as you have to.
I mean, it's like
she slays.
tradition.
It's kind of
Yeah.
She
distracting.
slays. And I loved her reaction. She's like, "Oh yes, marvelous name," and then she's like, "No, bad name."
Yeah.
Who did Dragon Videos in the
Oh,
chat?
it makes me tingle or something like that.
What did
She
she
was like,
sound like in
squish, squish, squish,
Japanese?
Because I'm watching.
She's like a
I'm
high voice, doesn't she? No, I don't remember
No,
actually.
she's not too high.
Yeah?
She is very excited.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's super perky
Yeah.
in English, and
Yeah.
but I love the dubbing of it. I thought it matched perfectly.
I
for
also
it.
think she's so cute when she doesn't have her mask on.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
she looks like a teacher, and it's
Yeah.
like really adorable.
Hey,
to me.
teacher.
I know. I was like, half the teacher.
Also,
Who had the worst names? Dragon Videos wants to know.
Bakugo, duh.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean-
blah, 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 murder.
And they're just
Tacky.
like, no, don't put murder in there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, do you want to be a hero? And he's like, yeah,
Yeah.
I have to explain to you why I put murder in my name. I'm like, oh my god.
His
why?
face.
Yes.
Stop.
Okay, but can't stop twinkling. Like, what's up with
his
that?
was dumb. I feel like it's a full sentence, and then she goes, "Let's shorten that."
But the natto with grape juice, well, like how he said it out loud, it was so cute.
Is it sad that I was like, he's just purple drink. It's
Yeah,
cool.
it wasn't the worst name, but I just thought it was so cute. His voice in the English as well. He's
Especially because
he's
you
a
can't see
cutie
him, so he
Yes.
threw the little whiteboard up. I was like, oh,
Or I
Yeah.
like how it's a catchphrase / call and a name too.
Yeah.
So it's not just X. It's like da 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 da, and you're like, yay!
Say all
I
of
think
the
that's why he did a
syllables.
sentence because he's like, I
Yeah.
can't think of a. So here's a sentence instead.
But everybody loves Sue's name of Froppy.
Yes.
Everyone's like,
Froppy
oh,
was so
perfect!
cute.
It's also really cute.
Yeah, I love Alien Queen. Oh, like that scary movie. I was like, oh my god.
She's not wrong. I'm like, sure,
That's
she's
what
fantastic.
Yeah, that's what she is. Pinky. Okay.
Yeah, like
Like,
Pinky,
fine.
yeah.
So also they mention your name can indicate who you are now and what you can become. Which
Yeah.
is like, also with the interest, we have Todoroki is first place, Bakugo second because he's a little cray cray, and
Just a
Midoriya
little.
got nobody yet. But at that bit, we're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are very entertaining names. So they get the internship, they get a week, which is like a cool idea of, get out in the field. But it's pretty exciting that they're like fighting villains first thing. They're like, oh, whoa, can we do like, what's up, dude? Nope.
Baby steps, please.
Jump right in. Yes. Then we learned about Uraraka's choice. She was like choosing a more fighting internship.
I'm so proud of
Me
her
too.
about that
What?
she learned from her fight. That was like, okay, I know that I wanted to be more of a helper, but I feel like this is better for me because I need to be more versatile. And I was like, yeah.
I love that. But I was like, yeah, it's girl power.
Yeah,
I love
get
it.
it, girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's funny because you think like, and you kind of want like a more powerful a person with a more powerful quirk to kind of have like a kind of the opposite for
Yeah,
their
best of both
internship,
worlds.
'cause you want to
Balance.
be, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love that balance. It's
She did it for her
fantastic.
bae.
Yeah.
Bakugo.
Yeah.
You know, she was like, ooh, we can wrestle some more.
She wants that
They're kids.
rematch.
I love shipping that.
I'm like, no kids.
Right.
For teenagers, I get it.
That's all right. So yeah, learn more and have more opportunities, which is cool. What is it? Interesting thing though, because we're all praising her choice on that, but then Tokoyami says a kind of thing. He says the person who chases two hares catches neither, which almost felt like against that concept.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh, what did you think of it? Did it stand out to you, or?
I was just kind of like, but it could probably foreshadow into some other episodes for sure. There's a lot of things these episodes that my spidey senses are tingling. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, but
I
why
think
does,
it's good for her though.
Okay, but why does Shoto go with his dad Endeavor for the internship?
I like that he did
We
that.
will get to that.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
But yes.
Well, I'm too excited. I want to talk about it right now.
Right now.
We'll get to that when we reveal well, yeah, sure. We can say, almost since we're here. I think he's gotten past that phase of hating him and how he says, where was it? Because it's essentially by talking to his mom and telling her everything, he was able to move on, and he went to his father's agency to learn the most from there. And because he is the number 2 hero, and was able to figure out, the villain thing. And then Todoroki's like, damn, I feel dumb that I didn't figure this out. So, like he says, he couldn't have done it before, but now he's come to terms with his other side enough to be there.
Yeah.
Also, it's probably a stepping stone for him to see if he can.
Yeah.
And his mom says, like, be the best you can be and, like, grow as well.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it's for. It's for him to learn how to grow past it and be the better guy in that situation where it's like, I'm not here for fame and fortune like you are, or to beat your rival.
Yeah.
I'm here to be the best, period.
Right.
And the best me.
Yeah. And he's
Living
like,
my best
I'm not
life is a
following your plan.
horrible
And he
title.
also was like, I'm not following your plan. I was like,
Yep.
oh, yeah.
I am my own person.
Oh,
just
yes.
here.
Sorry, go. Our 5th member, Tony.
Oh, hey everybody, Tony here.
Tony.
I just want to say that scene really spoke to me about how he was able to go and talk to his mom and how that was resolved and everything. 'Cause I think there's a really great lesson to be learned about how if you have someone in your past that maybe have caused you pain or so, or you just fell off the wagon with them, or you're on bad terms, like it's always okay to like go back and really try to hash it out, as long as you have the strength to like really, I don't know, in the sense like swallow your pride or swallow, be the bigger person and like really take that leap. I think it's a great lesson to be had in that whole arc for Todoroki.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for
Agreed.
sure. But there was like a scene where he said his mother forgave him almost too quickly, and I was like, what do you mean? Like I get what she might mean about she forgives him because she hasn't seen him in years, but she poured boiling water on your face. Like, what do you mean?
He maybe more feels he deserved more scorn or something.
Because the fact of what he was born from, I guess.
Yeah.
It was just,
I guess those illogical child logic.
Yeah, I think it's also because the fact that they don't go into why she lost her mind for a second there, you know? And, I mean, as adults, we all obviously understand what those undertones are, that I feel like he also understands what those undertones are, and he's like, it's not technically your fault that you did this to me, even though it was something that you just, it was a mental thing.
Yeah.
Clearly, you had no fully control of what just happened. Yeah. You know what I mean? So
That just led me for another prediction.
Also,
Yeah.
like, I think another thing to think about is that like he shut her out of his life after that.
Yeah.
So that's probably why he's
blame him.
apologizing.
I mean, there's a reason.
I just wish we would have gotten that scene. That's all I wish.
Me
we
too.
would have gotten.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe
they kind
they'll
of skip
show
over
it.
it.
Yeah.
No? Would it be too much for TV?
They might show something more because I'm
Too much for TV, too much for anime.
No, it's just like
I mean,
we've
that ain't
passed,
true.
we've
We
passed
saw
out.
Killing Blow,
We've
so it's
passed
like,
that
alright.
point. You know,
Yeah.
like we don't need to come back. So we meet Gran Torino. We learn about him. He's All Might's homeroom teacher. He'd only taught for a year. We learn also he's the person that All Might sent that letter to, because we're like, who did he send the letter to? All Might's scared of him.
That entire scene was my favorite of him just like trying to talk to him, but then like slowly giving him the piece of paper, and he's
All Might's like,
what the hell is wrong with you?
and Deku had just been shaking himself too, so it's like, you
I
guys
love
are
that
very similar.
Yeah.
He was training himself
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah. It was adorable.
Iida goes to Hosu, and we find out that 12 heroes have died, 23 have been hurt, all by Stain, and he takes the name Ignesium. I'm like, how does he say it in English?
Ingenium.
Yeah.
Ingenium?
Yeah, which I
think
liked
it's
it in
Ingenium.
English. It's
I think
cool.
it's more like that.
Yeah.
And then we get that really cute moment of Midori and Uraraka, like, dude, we'll help you, man.
Yeah.
Super paraphrasing, but you know, they care. And then Deku has that super scary foreshadowing line. I regret what happened that day. I'm like,
I know. With his voice all
See,
spooky.
that's why I'm scared. I'm like, okay, something bad's gonna happen, like down the line, like.
yeah.
I like being scared.
Yeah, and then I really feel for his character because Tenya, like, he's taking his brother's place because his brother can no longer be the hero that he wants.
Which
that
I'm
he
glad that
was.
he's not dead. 'Cause I know you guys were
Yeah.
speculating
Yeah.
if he was dead. And I love how the show did that, where it was like, okay, we have this really dramatic scene, we're gonna just step away from it for a little bit, and then come back, and he's like, okay, I just can't walk. And you're like, oh, well, we're glad that you're alive.
I like that Stain goes, I kept him alive so that people know. And I'm like, all right, that makes sense. They didn't kill him. All right. Yeah. So we get a quick post-credit scene where Deku shows up at Gran Torino's place, and it's like, is he dead? And then I thought, wait, is that a prank? Nope, it's not a prank. Spoilers.
He just fell.
Yeah. And that leads us into episode 14, where we get new intro and outro. What do we think of the fantasy closing?
I miss my girl scene more.
Yeah, that was
cute.
really cute.
I looked forward to it.
But it gave me such like Final Fantasy vibes. Like
okay.
I saw Ochaka, she was a black mage or a white mage. I don't know what she was.
She was a mage, and I was okay with it.
I thought it was super cute, and then I was like, oh, who's cosplayed these outfits?
I don't know. We should look
Because
into
that would be cool.
Yeah, that would
If
be
you
Yeah.
have seen that, please tweet at us, which is ABTV Anime, or comment on the video. Be like, yes, we've seen somebody, and let us know, because that would be super cute. Because that'd be deep, not quite deep cut, but kind of like specific reference.
Yeah.
And Dragon Con's coming up.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Episode 14. Bizarre! Exclamation point. Gran Torino appears. So Gran Torino, it was just food. Whoops. And I liked how he goes between being serious and senile. What did you guys think of that?
He's just bonkers. Like,
Yeah.
But like I really like him. Like I think he's kind of used that like facade to kind of like conceal his like to throw you off a little bit, but to also conceal his how wise he is.
Yeah.
And I was just living because like it looked like his intestines were out, but that was like sauce. He was like the sausages and ketchup. I was like, he's crazy.
He's like, here, read that.
Which one? Step B's SW223,000. Yeah, I said it. Fun fact, the fantasy ending is based off of a color page spread from the manga.
Cute. Thank you very
cool.
much, Chat. So
Don't laugh at my pronunciation.
It's just a long name.
Long-winded.
A lot of words.
Gran Torino, when he kept saying, who are you? Who else felt that wasn't a literal, like, I'm confused who you are.
Yeah, I called through that bluff.
I felt that was super sensei. Like,
Yeah.
Remember who you
Speaking
are.
of speaking of sensei, it definitely gave me Naruto vibes with like Naruto and Jiraiya sensei. Different personalities,
Yeah.
different circumstances.
Not as
but
pervy.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
No, I dig him as a sensei. The word zygote is used by a couple people, and we learned this is where it came from, which is funny. So his quirk is jet, and I feel his shoes have been modified, which is pretty cool. And I like his quirk of just being super fast.
Yeah.
But a little more specific. Like, Iida's is one kind of fast. This guy is a little different.
More force.
More of a confirmation on it, because it's one of those that came up. But again, it was... he points out that Deku is the 9th one for all. Because remember we saw the thing and it was like, okay, you are how many? Because it comes up again. What did we think of the moment when he says, Gran Torino goes, yeah, your sense of duty and all my admiration is a shackles.
Yeah, I was like, ooh, shackles.
Mic
Okay,
drop.
all right, bars.
Because he's putting too much attention on his
Yeah.
the person that came before him, and like he like looked up to him, but you have to also kind of use your inspiration to influence yourself and like really make sure that you're giving yourself and use the quirk to your best advantage as well. Like don't use it as an extension. I think he talks about later on.
Yeah, and it's something that I've been saying when I first saw the series the first time ago, how many months ago, whatever you want to call it, was that I noticed about him because of the fact it makes sense. If when you finally get a power from the person you've looked up to for your entire life, the first thing you think of is like, yeah, I want to do exactly everything that you do.
Right.
But at this point, it's like, okay, we clearly see that you're having a hard time with this power. You're not really using it to your advantage, kind of, that you need to realize, which I don't know how long this journey is, but like the whole point is that he needs to find literally himself with the power that he has, and he hasn't seen that yet, and it's going to take some time, but it will get there. And I think that that's what Gran Torino is really great about, is that he's like, All Might is All Might. You're Deku.
Yeah.
Deku
style.
style,
Yeah.
And I think that's what he's like trying to do that, but Deku can't get past that. And that's like the biggest flaw that drives me crazy about his character. It's just like, push through the wall. Just do it. Just go.
He's
Jump
making
over it.
baby steps.
Yeah.
And in these episodes, he does make baby steps.
Yeah.
We get Iida with Manual. And I was like, that's an interesting superhero.
Yeah.
There were some dumb professional superhero names. Because there's also our native later, and his name was... I was like, oh.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow.
why?
All right.
I don't get it.
Yeah, not really cool. So he's just doing street patrol. We get kind of our montage of other people in a minute. Okay, so Tomura Shigaraki, we finally get more of a confirmation that his power is decay. Side note, this should be pretty obvious, but we are watching this show fresh. This one has seen it all. But the rest of us are new to it, so please no spoilers of getting ahead in the comments or live chat, and maybe some of this is confirmed later, but for us, this is when these moments are like, oh, confirmation!
Right.
So,
Hence why I was like, don't say too much. I'm sorry.
yeah. But I like that we confirmed it's decay, because we were kind of like, well, yeah. Then Kurojiri is our warp gate dude. Stain shows up, and he says to Tomura, I don't want to participate in your child tantrum. I was like,
Well then.
I thought that was funny.
It's awesome.
I like that there's like problems going on within like the antagonists as well. Yeah, they're kind of like getting together, like kind of working with each other, but they all have their hidden agendas, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like they're together, but they kind of don't like each other, you know? So they kind of want to possibly kill each other. We don't know.
Which
so.
I feel like when it comes to when you're trying to bring a group together and they
That's
all
what
have
happens.
different views and different
Yeah.
goals, that it just kind of never works out, especially with villains. I
Yeah.
feel like we're like, oh, we got together for this one time, and then everything just goes to chaos.
I want to kill him this way. Like Shigaraki kind of came off as like a brat. These episodes.
That's pretty much what his entire role is.
I'm bratty.
Look at me.
And well, then he points out, he's like, well, you're killing without conviction. Like Stain wants more, which makes him almost noble in comparison.
I guess.
It's not
I
child
don't know.
tantrum in comparison.
More
Though
like
we'll
he
get
clearly
into
knows
stuff.
what
Yes.
his goal is. It's just like, I know what I'm about.
We get our mystery voice again and comments to educate tomorrow. Any thoughts on that?
I don't freaking know.
I think it's very vague right now.
Yeah, I'm trying not to read too much into it now. There's still other things
The
that I'm
fight
like.
scenes were like the most thrilling. So I was just like into those.
Yes. Oh, we said it once before, but it happens again where Toshinori is All Might's regular name.
I love that.
Because he says that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'll stick with that.
I was like, I don't know. We got a name.
Okay, one of the best stuck with a thing that possibly they hate, but it's probably the best growth opportunity for them. Bakugo with Best Genus.
Yes.
Oh,
Guys,
yes!
He needed it.
Best
Didn't
Genus
even know it.
is just, he's my OG. I love him so much because he's like, excuse me. Not today. Not in my house. Like, you are going to listen to my rules. You're going to be like, I know that it's not a race thing, but it was like one of those, like, you were in a household that let you do whatever you wanted, and then you go to, like, you get a nanny who's like, no, your parents are gone. They're out. They're doing things. You're in my house now. And you're just like, what?
Yeah.
So it was one of those things that reminded me of like home, where it was just like my parents were gone and my babysitter was like, "Oh, you thought that would work on me?"
I don't know what you thought this was.
Yes.
And a lot of my personality
gosh.
came from her, so it was just kind of like one of those
funny.
things. But anyway,
And I like that. We'll do that with Robin's there. So straight out goes, I don't like you. I was like, oh yes, thank you. And
Love it.
points out that heroes and villains are two sides of the same coin, which And my job is to correct people like you.
He needed that.
literally the superhero Mary Poppins.
Humble.
Yeah.
And finally we get to see what the quirk is, because at first when I saw this character, I'm like, WTF, this like super dumb.
Yeah.
And then it's like the fabric can
Super flammable. I loved it.
Yes. I mean, I don't know exactly the physics of all that, but that was cool of like lightning fast and then the jean is like ripped. I'm like, that looks cool.
Yeah.
So Kirishima and Tetsu, bros now. They end up at the same place and they're like BFFs, which at the same agency, which I think is hilarious. Also them too, same thing of this guy going, I'm gonna fix your manners. Did you guys enjoy that scene?
I did. He's like, I love hitting you guys.
Yeah, he's like, oh, this is fun.
They're hard.
And I was like, no.
We get Snake Hero Uwabami, which was
her name is
interesting.
Yeah.
But she points out, I like these scenes because they tell you all the duties and rules and being a hero and civil servants. Did you guys like that their Yamamo's job is fashion shoot and scheduling?
She's like,
I felt
she's
bad
like
for
an
them.
assistant.
so bored.
I feel like there's a hidden meaning in each of their like tasks
Yes.
that they don't necessarily like to do. Like they were just standing there being like her like entourage, as they said.
Yeah.
So like it's kind of like each hero, like there's different like classes of heroes too.
Yeah.
And like
Levels.
you have to learn like each, like you just have to like, there's different types of heroes too. There's supporting heroes, and I
right.
think if you just kind of educate yourself in each kind of category, like that's what's going to make up a good hero overall.
For sure.
And it also felt like real world because we do have different types of celebrities who do different types of things all the time. We
Yeah.
have like the specific ones that strictly stick to fashion, but are also multi-faceted, where they like even though they in the fashion world, they do a lot of like charity work or like other things like that. So it's like the fact that you're gonna have that superhero that might be more into the shoots and the interviews and things like that. I'm sad that it's a lot of our ladies.
Yeah.
You know, like Found Lady and her too, and I was like,
because
come
they're
on.
cute.
Yeah.
But you gotta like
But
use what you got.
I do agree.
No, but I get that. Like, if you're proud of that, like, do it, you know?
Only kind of how you said, and I feel Momo is going to pull something out of it.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
like, there's something we can learn. And then we get, Shoto, that was Make Your Own Path. That was it. And then Taiyaki, Microwave Breakthrough, when Deku goes, oh, a turning microwave.
Yeah.
I get it. And he's
I don't know how I
powers
came
for
up
the
with
whole
that.
body.
I was like, okay.
That was hilarious and great.
I just love how he used freaking microwavable puff pastries.
Yeah.
Which callback to our Anime Expo coverage, I was given one of those by
Really?
Japan Crate, and we ate one of those. So go check out the Funimation Buy Your Academia after
I was like, did I
party,
get one?
and that is on there. So that video, I'll repost it again on our Twitter.
Yeah,
So.
check it
I've
out.
had it in Japan before.
They're
Oh,
good.
it's very
Delicious.
tasty.
Yeah.
And also stay tuned for more news from Japan Crate.
Y'all make me hungry.
I know,
was
right?
like,
All right, so hungry. There's so much to
Jealous.
consume. There's so many shows out there. Alexa's going to tell you a little bit about that.
Yeah, so, hey, okay, I'll do this because everyone always asks me to do it. Hey, After Bros, because my last one. Our network produces after shows for nearly all your favorite TV shows, from dramas, reality TV, sci-fi, and many more. There is no network that works harder to serve television fans like yourself. But we need your help. We're asking that you please subscribe to one or more of our YouTube channels. By subscribing to our channel, YouTube will suggest content that's tailor-made just for you, and you'll help AfterBuzz continue to grow. And if you're worried about those pesky notifications, don't be, because they're optional. So hit that subscribe button now for this channel and check out our other AfterBuzz YouTube channels as well. For now, thanks for being the best fans and for helping us be the ESPN of TV Talk.
Yes, thank you. And thank you so much for everyone who joins us in the live chat. Thank you for commenting down below. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up, share, and if you're on iTunes, do those 5 stars and let us know what you think of the show. All right, episode 15, Midoriya and Shigaraki, otherwise known as Tamura. I do like we have to learn like at least 2 to 3 names per character. Every time. Like first name, last name, nickname, and superhero name.
And quirk.
So we get at the very beginning, we get this training sequence, and he's timing it for 3 minutes, which was so cool, and of him maintaining the all for one. And Deku gets a hit. How much do we like this training sequence?
Oh, so
I loved it,
Yeah, I'm so proud of him. You know, that he's clearly getting better every day. So it's like, get it, Midoriya.
I also like his progression is coming pretty quickly. I think.
Yes.
Like it's not like it doesn't. This anime doesn't feel like there's any filler. Like I feel like similar to how I felt with Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Like I feel like we're not just standing here. Like each episode has a purpose.
Matters.
Right. Yeah.
And it's, I love that he's growing so rapidly.
Yes. Well, Gran Torino points out, like, you're so smart, you're so analytical, and this feels on brand for Deku to be that quick of, like, all right, let me analyze it. But now it's like, which he has a moment later, which I'll touch upon. His analyzing is great, but he also needs to be reflexive and, like, just going with the flow.
Yeah.
Because him analyzing it makes him like
too calculated.
Yes, exactly. Then we get another montage. This is what it was. The montage of student internships. Uraraka and her internship.
Ooh.
I like that crush she kind of has.
Me
maybe.
too.
She's like, he talks cute. He looks cute.
She's just cute.
Is he not so?
Gun?
No. I'm going to clarify
like,
before it gets out of hand that it's not really. You would understand this. It's not, and yeah. So it's, no, I think we all would understand. So, okay. So it's not more like a crush. You know, like when someone does something really cute and you just like want to absorb their entire being into you kind of thing. It's kind of like that.
Okay.
Where it's like this guy who's like super macho and really into stuff, and then he does something really cute. You're like, what? Like, it's just like, oh my God, take all my oohs. Like, it's just one of those moments.
And
like,
she's not used to it.
Exactly, because she thought that she was gonna have to. Everyone was saying like, "Oh, the training's really hard. He's really scary. He's like the big guy." And then all of a sudden, he's like, "So you guys are gonna do this?" And she's just like, "Why is he so cute?" Like it's intense.
I like how she was like, "This pose is so cute," and I'm like, "It's just a punch girl."
Exactly. It's one of those like
adorable.
fangirl moments where it's like, "Oh my God, you're kind of like adorable." So
Well, that could also, Gunhead. But it kind of helps her because she's so cute to be like, you could be fierce and
Pink
cute.
cheeks.
I think she just wasn't expecting it. So now that it's happening more, which it gets so much better, that you're like, oh, it's not as bad, but she's also still going to learn a lot during this internship. So it's really, really dope.
All right, we get
Kawaii, there you go.
Detective, yes.
Yeah.
Our detective comments that Nomu has DNA of 4 different people.
Dun dun dun.
It has multiple quirks. It was normal before. How much do we like that reveal? I thought it was going to be a bird person before.
A bird person.
Like a regular person.
Yeah.
So also mentions that there might be someone involved who can give quirks, which also makes All Might go and freak out. Also, it can't think for itself. Which is like,
which I'm like, what's
The perfect minion to play with and bioengineer, which is exactly like we're seeing more coming.
And they're all different shapes and sizes. It's
Crazy.
I still think they'd want something to cover the brain because it's such a
fleshy,
vulnerable thing. It seems like a stupid design on their part.
I think they just can't get it right. You know what I'm saying? They're like, we did all these things. We can't fix that.
Just take it.
Put a metal plate? I don't know.
Yeah, agreed. I don't know.
All right, Stain kills heroes and villains alike, which was interesting. He has no problem killing villains. So I was like,
bye, killer.
Okay.
Furious.
Oh, they kind of have that debate of should he join our League of Villains or not. And he's like, nope. But his goal is to reform the city and comments that heroes worship money, which you go.
I
It's just like,
pretty much.
I think I think there are some heroes that are definitely
Money hungry.
they're
Yeah.
heroes, and then they're the ones. Yes, it's money and fame. I think Mount Lady looking at you a
Yeah.
little bit.
But I'm like, do you have to kill
Lady as
him?
well.
Like, it's just a little dramatic for me.
Always not my girl.
I like her too. I'm like,
I would intern for Mount Lady. I'm sorry. I would be up there with Minoru. Like,
Yeah.
That's
grape juice.
you need coffee? Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, like, who cares? Gee, you ever kill him though?
But I like
No?
this comment from Andrew Drew. He says,
Yeah.
I'd like to think that Momo got to see the more glamorous side of being
Yeah.
a hero, the public
Yeah.
persona and all of that. So that totally makes sense.
That's the best part. You gotta know
That's
it
the
all.
other part of it.
Yeah.
Iida, he's going to and
Iida.
wants to kill Stain.
God.
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
I mean, again, I understand what Ollie said, where it's like, I understand what you're doing, but I'm also
You're
really
an
mad because you're
idiot.
smarter than this. But it's
Yes.
like, but it's always that thing where we always get that one smart character who becomes emotionally
Yeah.
altered to the point where they
Yeah.
become dumb in that situation.
They're not
and
used
it's
to
just
being
like,
no
emotional.
common sense.
yeah, exactly. Because all of his emotion is just super intense and always
Yes.
this, and then all of a sudden when something is involved, he's like, because like if you notice, even his face has changed. Since
yeah.
we first
Dark.
met him, it's very dark. There's harsher lines in the front of his face,
Which
and his eyes are.
Todoroki points out.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and even like his eyes seem a little bit more softer in certain ways because
He looks
been...
like he's aged.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that
a
also
rough
makes sense
age,
because
yeah.
if you've gone through loss or
Yes.
gone through a tough time, you kind of age a little bit. It's awful,
Yeah.
but it's a
Yeah.
thing,
Yeah.
you know. So I like that, like the animation kind of mimics what a person would be going through, which I think is dope.
Yeah.
Manuel, his mentor, figures
Yeah.
out the motive and kind of is like, all right, dude, you're here just because you're going to go after that guy, right? You probably shouldn't do that. But points out that using quirks selfishly is a crime.
I mean, hey. As it should be, though.
But it's like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
I like that.
We get 3 Nomus, not 1, not 2, but we get 3.
Tree.
Tamura and
Trees.
one of them bumps into our train that Deku and Gran Torino are on.
I was not expecting that.
Who's sitting there? Are they alive? Is anyone going to check? No.
You guys good?
Because Gran Torino just kind of jumped out, and then Deku was just like standing there, and I was like, so no one's gonna check if anyone's still alive. Nah,
Well,
be
the
cool.
train conductor's like, all right, everybody take your seats. So apparently it was okay enough. Hopefully it was empty.
Nice.
And then that's when Iida goes after Stain. All right, end of episode 15. Episode 16, Hero Killer. Stain versus UA students. Only boy students.
I love Stain.
Just saying.
But that's
He couldn't
yeah.
handle the ladies.
Yeah.
That's also
yeah.
true.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
So one for all kind of going, and he calls it the full cowling, which just sounds kind of funny.
Weird.
Weird.
I'm not
Like,
a big fan of it.
Sounds
At least he
cool.
doesn't have to say it, like, like.
Yeah.
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 Especially my old man voice, a full cowling.
So when Gran
Voice
Torino
crack.
gets to the fight, where it goes, Gran Torino, Endeavor shows up, right? I'm all, Endeavor? I have a note, I'm like,
Isn't that later?
Gran Torino goes to fight,
Endeavor
and then Endeavor
fights one of the
Endeavor
Endeavor
shows up, yes,
flashback.
because
Yeah.
Gran Torino's like, I can fight this guy, and he's
Yeah.
fast, so I can
I
do it.
can
And
fight this guy.
then Endeavor shows up, yes. Oh, did they do his voice like that?
Yeah, it's so cute.
It's adorable.
It's
though.
so cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
In
like
Japanese, I'm like, no. I mean, he sounds older, but
Yeah.
not
No, you-
quite grandpa.
Oh, he sounds really grandpa.
yeah.
No,
Yeah,
that
it's
grandpa
cute.
sounded southern. But, so the Nomus
I mean,
are pretty
to me.
much going crazy. The heroes are all kind of trying to fight. We learn that 6 have been made, but they're not as strong as Nomu number 1. The sensei of Tamura sends him like, I'll give you 3. He's like, what? Yeah. Oh, such a baby. So I would call him a child again. So his motive is he hates Stain so much, he releases all these monsters because everybody's going to forget about Stain and notice this event.
So it's funny.
OMG.
It's so funny because even the villains want the recognition and like the
Yeah.
fame almost.
Exactly.
Yeah, everyone's on the same spectrum. That's why I think it's really cool that people like to dance the line of like hero and villain. Because like,
Yep.
what side are you actually on?
Right,
And
yeah,
that's why I
definitely.
like that line of like using
Yeah.
your quirk selfishly is a
Yeah.
crime. Period. So
Yeah.
even if you are a hero,
Period.
you're pretty. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're a villain too. It's like. Whoa.
The hero killer after monster attack. Oh, forget about the hero killer after all the monster attacks. There we go. Iida. Also, his attack I felt was rather rash. You know,
Yeah.
it was just not a planned out. I get that you want to fight, but it just felt so much like I am using reflex and not thinking, and he's normally so calculated, so it felt stupid.
That's how he kind of was with Todoroki in the fight, you know, and in their battle. He's just not been using his brain lately.
Because I don't think he even knew what Stain's quirk was.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like, fully
He
to the
defeated your
extent.
brother.
I mean,
Ask your brother what happened.
We found out, though, for sure,
Yeah.
and that's crazy.
Oh, that's a cool, creepy quirk. All right, so Stain says that Iida and his bro are weak. Dun dun dun. Points out
like,
Stain, another one of those like, oh, this is a villain, but I'm like, you make good points. He says if you save the other hero and not do vengeance, that makes you a real hero.
In the chat, Terrence Noren said full cowling is only in the dub. Full cowl is the original name.
Oh, okay.
So not
Thanks.
Still sounds weird.
It just reminds me of like Inuyasha days. Wind tunnel. It's so
missing
cheesy,
Inuyasha.
but it's
Well,
like
also I'm blanking out. There's a horror show. Baby Born with a Cow is a different thing too.
An anime about a cow?
No. It's a live action. Tony, do you remember this? It's it was a Netflix horror show.
man.
And it's one of the Skarsgård. Damn nabbit.
okay. Well, we have to,
I'm
we have to
sorry.
keep moving.
Moving on.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
no, it's a live action show. But anyways, someone born with a cowl is special, so that's the word cowl.
the
And I'm
cowl.
like, what? Pretty much, you're kind of born in the baby sack, and like you have to take you out instead of born open.
Interesting.
Huh? What'd you say?
The Sandman.
No, it's a Netflix.
That's a
series.
real movie.
But yes, Netflix.
I love
that
The
did it
Sandman.
too. But it's on Netflix.
Continue.
Anyways, so, dude, Midoriya to the rescue. I was like, yes!
He's a true hero, man.
So awesome.
That
When
made
he-
me so excited.
When he jumped like from wall to wall and
Oh,
he
yeah.
nailed on Stain,
Yes.
I was
Yes.
like,
It's like, go ahead, Deku.
Yeah.
Then
Hemlock Grove.
Hemlock Grove. Thank you so much. First
That's
season,
Tyler Boring.
Thank you, chat. First season, amazing. Then it gets really weird. Oh my goodness, I love Deku's fight, and he thinks about it, and
Yeah.
so this is a moment where he thinks about it and responds. He's like, I'm thinking, and then as soon as he sees Iida in trouble, he immediately responds. He doesn't go, I'm going to do this. No, this is when he reflex does it, and then I'm like, yes, this is where he needs to get to his power. Where it's not like
Exactly.
I have to think it, I have to channel it. It needs to be
You gotta do
instant.
it. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like the other heroes, which he learns. That fight was so good.
was.
Yeah. Definitely one of
and
my
it
tops.
was
for sure.
so cool seeing him like being analytical to the
Yeah.
point of like he was copying Bakugo's moves from and like
He's
he
in the air.
learned through his mistakes.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
His Bakugo won.
See, that's what I mean, I know that it's obviously not canon, it's just for me, because I think that that's something that I think Deku is really good at, is that when he adapts something to himself, whether it's like a fight or something that he does, that's why he's able to write all these notes down, he's able to mimic it like that.
Yes.
And it's awesome. I mean, again, it's not all the time, but you notice that when he's not thinking about it because there's a clear goal for him, it just comes out, and it's so cool, and I love that about his fight style.
Stain goes, you're worth letting live because of his movement and fight style.
Yeah.
Yay! And then, so if Stain is able to lick your blood, his quirk is called Blood Curdle, which just sounds disgusting.
What did you guys think of that?
It was disgusting, but I thought it was a
like kind of
dope quirk.
horror-esque.
Literally, curdle makes me think it thickens your blood, which is
Well,
gross.
thickening
Like
his
snake,
blood.
like snake
Because
poison.
he's taking in blood from other people, so
Yeah, but it
thickens
says
his blood.
quirk
Or
says
it's-
blood curdle, so
or
it
it's-
makes me think the victim's blood is
Oh, no,
curdling.
no, no.
It
And
gets
then I'm
thick
like,
and they're like way down.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I took
Yeah.
it as.
I thought it was a dope quirk.
It's 8
I mean,
minutes.
yeah.
It's a good quirk.
It's-
yeah. Your blood type matters. Real quick.
Yeah.
Anybody know your blood type on this?
Yes,
Oh.
AB.
Oh,
You're special.
Mom, Dad, where's my birth certificate?
AB.
Maybe A positive.
Nice.
Which is very big thing
Knowledge is
in
power.
Japanese culture and other Asian cultures too. They'll be
You
like,
know your
their
blood
blood
type.
type.
Yeah.
All the character like page things, they say their blood type. It's a thing because they kind of attribute it to part of your personality is affected by your blood type.
Oh, yeah.
So
A lot of people think I'm
me
weird
check
because
that.
of it. Because I have AB. Because
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get.
Oh,
into
you're
it.
special. You can give to everybody.
Yeah.
You're
like the universe.
which
I know who to call.
is what Deku has.
Yeah.
So
And they're the quickest to get over the quirk.
yes.
Yeah.
So that's a good one. So
But
blood
yeah.
type matters.
I just think it's real. It is a creepy quirk to have, but I always thought that was really cool, that he can weigh someone down, which I thought was like that's pretty dope.
Yes.
But in my brain, it was just like, I can also like obtain your blood at the same time. It was just it's like the creepiest thing, but I love it.
So if we weren't enjoying Deku's fight enough, Todoroki comes in. I almost thought it was Endeavor.
Yeah.
And then I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It was, the way he came in.
oh, that was such a good fight. Him too.
Yeah.
Oh, all of this was just like, I'm so excited. This is amazing. I love all of
And
it.
that's why I was excited for you guys to see this episode, because I think it's the first time, besides seeing the kids face each other, that we get and the big fight in the dome, because it seemed like they were more scared of everything because it was their first time out.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
these guys have been able to kind of, it's still a crazy
It's still
fight,
serious,
but
yeah.
the fact that we've gotten so much out of our characters
Yes.
within the short time that they've had to do this, because it's like within days, that you can really see them maturing and actually getting better every single time. It's just
Yes.
and every fight after that, it's just insane to me
Yep.
that they're able to do that within the small time frame that
it's
they
so
have.
good.
So
Then also, we love that Midoriya quickly shares the intel with Todoroki. Don't let him lick your bug. He can stop you. You're
Yeah.
like, thank you. We need one person
Someone
to say
noticed
this.
it. Thank you.
yeah.
Interesting thing, which might be in your predictions. Todoroki comments to Iida, I recognize that pent-up resentment. I'm like, oh. All right, so that was the end of that episode. It ends on a cliffhanger. It's very hard to stop there, but we did. So real quick, we're going to do our special segment, and then we'll be doing our predictions. All right, so our word of the day, since it dealt with
Yep.
blood,
I knew you were gonna
is
do this.
Ketsueki.
Ketsueki.
So it's in our it's Ketsueki. Ketsueki.
Ketsueki.
Yes. All right. So we'll also do our giveaway at the very end. So you got to stay for that to see if you win. All right. So real quick, I'm going to blaze through the news. So our movie stuff is... So if you aren't a fan already of My Hero Academia, I don't know why you're watching our show, but I'm glad you're here. So Funimation, to celebrate the opening, the film is coming out, which will be timed up perfectly with this show by when it comes out.
Yes.
Celebrate the opening of the film. Funimation Films will host the English dub red carpet world premiere on Thursday, September 13th at Regal Cinema LA Live in Los Angeles. Special guests at the premiere will include English cast and crew, studio executives, industry personalities, and other celebrity guests, and prominent My Hero Academia cosplayers.
Yes.
So it's going to be also so besides the red carpet, it'll be in theaters September 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, and October 2nd. You can buy your tickets now at FunimationFilms.com/My Hero Academia. So check that out. It'll be at 500 plus theaters worldwide in the U.S. and Canada. So check your local listings.
So cool.
And we'll let you know if we might be getting coverage from that. Also, another movie event thing, Aniplex. Fans of Sword Art Online, there will be a Sword Art Online movie event.
Dope.
And in it, if you attend it, fans will receive original illustration board at the event and treated to a special English subtitled screening. So it'll be the 1 hour first episode of Alkalization. Several weeks in advance of the series premiere in October.
Interesting.
Aniplex of America also plans to host an exclusive Sword Art Online retail store at the Montalban, there we go, that one's a fun one to say, theater, where fans will have an opportunity to snag exclusive Sword Art Online Alkalization merchandise from Japan, as well as a variety of Sword Art Online goods.
Dope.
Tickets are on sale. They're priced at $15. Go to swordart-onlineusa.com /alkalization /tickets. I will post this on Twitter.
There you go.
Doors are scheduled to open at 4 p.m. September 15th. Show starts at 6 p.m. Fans are encouraged to buy tickets early as seating is extremely limited. And the event will sell out quickly. So go check that out, and I'll post the link on Twitter. And from Viz Media, we have a couple manga things to tell you about. Here we go. We'll lift this one up there. Okay. So this one is That Blue Sky Feeling, available now digitally and manga. In this series, outgoing high school student Noshiro finds himself drawn to Sanada, the school outcast, who's rumored to be gay. Rather than deter Noshiro, the rumor makes him even more determined to get close to Sanada, setting in motion a surprising tale of first love. So this is a quote from the editor, Joel Anos. That Blue Sky Feeling is an honest teen drama that depicts that special kind of confusion that all kids, straight and LGBT alike, experience as they start to fall for friends and classmates in school.
I'm gonna have to
That's
steal
so
that
cute.
from you.
That sounds like, are you sure you didn't just like take my life?
Really thoughtful.
You can't always foresee who you're going to be attracted to. It should appeal to fans of YA and readers looking for a substantial story that addresses high school life and issues without embellishing or holding back. So that sounds very promising.
Yeah.
And the next one is Shortcake cake.
I want cake.
Also available now
I really do.
digitally and physical copy. In this series, Ten Zerizawa has a 2-hour commute through the mountains to high school every day, so she can't have much time hanging out with her friends in the afternoon. She decides to move into a local boarding house where one of her friends and 3 other boys are living. Ten's friends consider her to be as oblivious as a rock when it comes to noticing boys and falling in love. But will she be able to keep her calm and steady her heart in a new living situation? Also, a quote from the editor, series editor Morishita, Sue Morishita. Still waters run deep in Shortcake Cake. Is popularity. Engaging characters and cool art will take you on a surprisingly captivating romantic journey. So check these out by Viz Media, and that's it. Okay, so real quick, we do our bandana prize. Shake it up, Alexis. Alexis, gotta do it. And pick out a name.
That was my drum roll. Okay.
Here we go. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, we got one.
Yeah.
We have
Bandana.
Jay Silver.
Yay! So please tweet at us because we need to get your address. And actually, let's do one more because we have more than one.
Yay!
Jay.
Here we go.
Yay! I love that drum roll.
Who could it be?
F Chopper.
Yay!
So please reach out to us at ABTV Anime with your address, and we will get that to you.
Congrats, guys.
What? What is that?
They don't have a Twitter.
You can still message us on Twitter.
Yeah. Well, you can message us on Twitter, but I mean, you can also find us all on
comment
Instagram
down,
too, or comment down below.
If you don't have Twitter,
We
comment
everywhere.
down below, and we will figure something out. We'll reach out to you, and then because she's going away,
I get to keep one.
Yay!
Alexis gets one.
For those edges, girl. Yes.
That is
Yes, from the
bandana via Funimation. All right, so that covers it up. I'm gonna do lightning fast one prediction. Jamie.
Oh gosh. Okay. Well, I definitely think that they are going to defeat Stain somehow, but I think Todoroki is like gonna carry most of this fight right now because Deku. Yeah, it's Todoroki.
Okay.
Todoroki, by the way.
We're gonna get a good. I feel like Momo's gonna have some screen time. She's in the new opening, and they're showing her in her new internship. So I'm like, okay, we're gonna get some Momo arc up in here, and I'm totally here for it.
Yes.
Okay.
And Alexis can't really make any predictions.
No, because I know everything.
I do think it's gonna be a team effort. I actually hope some the other kids show up somehow, which I don't know how.
Grape juice.
I want Bakugo to grow, and I think his internships are really gonna help him because he needs someone to be like, stop it, just stop.
Stop it.
And then we will all wish you a
Yes.
Oh yeah, I guess I should say
loving
stuff.
farewell. Quick.
Yeah, I was like, I'll do this quickly. Thanks, guys. I know that a lot of people probably didn't know that it was happening until now, unless you've been watching all of my after shows this week. But yes, I am moving to Pennsylvania, so I will be out of the studio for the future to come. But don't worry, I will be sending in videos, especially for certain episodes. 'Cause the season and the next few are crazy, and I want to see what you guys think. I'll obviously be in the chat every week as well, except for this coming week because I will be traveling. But you guys are all amazing. You guys all know how much I love anime, so trust me, this is not going to end here. I will definitely be visiting because I have family out here, so I might just kick the door open like, hey! And just hang out for a couple days and things like that. So definitely don't fret. It's definitely not goodbye. It's till we meet again.
Yes.
Thank you guys so much for adding me to the show
Of course.
first, and obviously I can't wait to see your guys' anime knowledge after months have come through. I love you all, and I can't wait to see what happens next. I'll talk more when I actually have to say goodbye at the end, but yeah.
All right,
Wish you the best, girl.
Yes.
East
Where
Coast?
can we find
East
you
Coast?
online, Ollie?
Hey guys, I'm Oliver Jen. Follow me on all social media platforms at Ollie Dreamer.
Hey guys, it's Jamie Gray. Twitter, it's Jamie Gray, or IG, Jamie Gray.
And you guys again can find me all over social media at atorres890. That's ATORRES 890. You can also follow me on my YouTube channel where you'll be able to see our trip vlog as well, because my husband has one as well at the Neil Plumley. So you'll get to see how I do as a first-time East Coaster. But also, which I feel like because it is my last show, I am going to announce this now because we're working on it as things are going. I'm going to be completely revamping my YouTube channel, and we're starting a cooking channel called, hold on, Your Fandom is Served. So I will be doing nerdy but fandom-y type of meals, and you guys, and it'll be also on a budget. So I'm going to teach you how to be able to cook these things and make them into your favorite animes, TV shows, video games, movies, things like that. So that will probably be launching probably either at the end of the year or sometime in between, but I will be doing videos, so on and so forth. So definitely look out for that. And again, if you follow me on all the platforms, you'll find that channel and things like that. And then you guys can give me your suggestions on what type of fandom you want me to cover for each meal. So
Yay.
yeah.
Ichi Rocker Robin.
Well, congrats.
Please.
All right, sorry, we do have to wrap. My name is Carrie Lane. You can find me online at Carrie D Lane. That's Karidlane. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next week.
Sayonara!
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Keven Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.